All right, look, let's take a look at some of our Game of the Week highlights. You know, on I guess you want to say maybe Game of the Week, but we had Galena Park put out the Memorial. Memorial, we know how good they are.
Right.
We know I think they're the most talented team in Southeast Texas.
Yeah,
I've said it, many times. I think they're the most talented. I think P&G is one of the, it's always 1A, 1B, everything else, but Memorial 10-0, trying to make it 11-0 last night. Let's go to the highlights here.
Yeah,
Galena
big time.
Park.
And you see the guy leading the pack there. I put this thing. I added him on Twitter. Like, you want to see this? The kind of thing that you want.
I love
man.
those jerseys.
Tank King, yeah, the red, the all reds. I mean, they were feeling good. But look at if this was not an omen about how the game was going to go. That was the first play last night. And, of course, Tank King, the guy that led him out there, he's the first one to get to him.
Oh.
And then a few plays later, I mean, just absolutely hammered right there, blown up. It was rough. It was rough. This was maybe the second play of offense. Look at that.
Where's the defense?
Nobody around him. Monte gives to Kevon Roberts. Port Arthur's up 7-0 early there. Yellow Jackets trying to do anything downfield, but the Titans, nah, not having it. Brock King, the TCU commit, with the snag, and it's back out on offense. Go the Titans. They had a phenomenal
pick your poison
night last night. Right, exactly.
They are littered all over the place
Passing
with
game's
athletes.
great, but look, so is the run. Okay, Alex Eugene, good as they come. Look at him evading time. I mean, he's gone. They just gets a whole. I like to say, like Patrick Vaughn was saying, he's out of here like Friday's check, that kind of thing. 14-0 Memorial. The Titans can score in a plethora of many different ways. When you have a quarterback that can fit tight windows, but can also break off 75 yards. Watch this. Look, tries to fling it downfield. Let me juke you, okay? I'm going to juke you.
Oh,
no problem. I'm going to juke you.
No.
I'm going to get past you. I'm going to get a blocker from a Houston commit who's like 6'5" or like 7 foot tall, and I'm going to get into the end zone. I mean, he's ridiculous. Amonte Martin doing his best Michael Vick, Lamar Jackson impression, gliding into the end zone. Memorial just keeps a good time roll, and there is, of course, Kevon again.
Martin had 4 touchdowns last night.
Big time. And, of course, defense was just sweltering. 42-0, the expected victory for the Port Arthur Memorial Titans, and more of the same. Really just more of the same. They are so talented. We don't have to sit here and talk about it, but they are.
Listen, they know
so talented.
they're good. Dave Campbell's Texas football picked them to go to the state championship, and I think a couple of people picked them to go deep and win the region. Look, they got the talent. And they keep doing what they're doing here. The playmakers, it's hard to shut anybody down, though, because that front four, your defense can get to the quarterback. Blocking is great up front with the offensive line. They got so many playmakers, quarterback, receivers, running backs. I mean, they can beat you in every which way.
With that team, I think I'd said Thursday when I went live out there at Memorial Stadium, and I was talking about this squad, saying how complete this squad feels. Feels like it's the most complete squad we've seen since I believe it was 2011 when you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they were a step away from the state championship that year. They had made it all the way to the state semifinals.
I think Terrence Singleton was the quarterback back then, if I remember, because he ended up going to Baylor and ended up covering him in Waco.
You would know. You out there at the Waco, man. You would know that.